Welcome to DBgamer's podcast. Here we are. It's my first podcast here. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. Mostly, right now, we're going to get into wrestling. I'm a big WWE fan. I love the WWE, and I've always watched since I was a kid. WCW days. So I know my wrestling. I'm going to give you my predictions, and we're going to go over SmackDown, Raw tomorrow. And we're going to talk about other things in this podcast. Truth, realism. Only thing we probably won't talk about in this podcast is politics, because all it's going to do is piss me off and make me go, yeah! Just make me mad. So we're not going to be talking any of that crap, because I don't trust the government anyway, so screw them. So, back to wrestling. So, did y'all get to watch SmackDown this Friday night? Did you? I watched a little bit of it, and I'm gonna go off starting off with the match between Santos Escobar and Kevin Owens. That was a good matchup. Sandoval brought his little goons out there, but in the end, Kevin Owens prevailed, and so he wins the tournament to face Logan Paul for the U.S. title. And, of course, after the match, Logan Paul, which I cannot stand. I hate you, Logan Paul. I cannot stand you. You're a disgrace to the WWE. I wish you wasn't there. Oh, I wish I had a WWE contract myself. I'd screw you out of that title myself. But, luckily for you, I don't. So, hopefully Kevin Owens will take care of that. The Royal Rumble? But it was funny. Logan Paul opened his big mouth. I'm the best in the world. A Canadian can't be a world champion. Kevin Owens went, boom! Right in that knocked Logan Paul right out. One hit with his little cast. That was beautiful. Thank you, KO. See, Logan Paul, you're getting a whole different batch of wrestlers now. You can throw around old Rey Mysterio or whoever the heck you face. Until now, you ain't. Yeah, you faced Roman Reigns once. That was just a PR thing. You didn't deserve it. Now you got that U.S. title around your belt. You're gonna get the real players, the real wrestlers, the A plus players. You ain't getting no C, B plus players. Kevin Owens is gonna bring it to you. He's gonna show you. Will he defeat him? I don't know. This is his first title defense. Logan Paul. I know WWE. They tend to don't do that, and I think they're gonna want to have that strap on him until WrestleMania. That's what I'm thinking. Or he can win a big match at WrestleMania too. But alright, I wish KO could win that match. That would be nice. I would love to see U.S. title on a full-time. If anyone deserves it, it's Kevin Owens. I mean, he's putting the time. He's hurt. I can see Logan Paul wrestle hurt. That was a beautiful shot. Like, oh, I'm knocked out. Now, next. We had the return of Karrion Kross. Now I've been waiting for his return for a while now. I've loved what they're doing with him. They kind of making him more dark, more sinister person. And you hear his promos. I don't know if anyone else has heard this, but it sounds like Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura. He has that voice. He's done his impression before. In his promos, that's what he's done. He's made his voice sound like Jesse Ventura. And his little hourglass thing is working. Then we have the return. He decided to confront Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Somebody's finally bringing it to them. And what do you know? The Authors of Pain came back and just laid out Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Laid them flat out. Embarrassed Bobby Lashley. So next week, I think we're going to see some repercussions for that. Bobby Lashley is not one to be messed with. So this is going to be an interesting little feud here. Or we're going to have a triple threat match at Royal Rumble? I doubt it. I think what we're going to see, if there's a match in Royal Rumble, it's going to be the Authors of Pain versus Street Profits. I think that's what we're going to see. Eventually, we'll get Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross probably. We'll probably see a triple threat here and there that goes bad, and then leading up to WrestleMania or something like that. So, I think this is going to be brewing, Megan. They're not going to rush this. They're not going to rush this one. Oh, yeah, say hi to Cartman in the background. Ah! So, this is going to be a good... Then we have the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky. She retained. She saved off, Mitchin? Mox, what's her name? I can't even say her name. I don't know who she is. Blah, nobody, whatever. She's... and we got that. And here's the not Judgment Day. I can't. Whatever they're there. I can't. I'm drawing the blank. Whatever their faction's called, with the Bailey and all. Oh my gosh! I think this is going to go south for Bailey soon. I just over the last month or so, ever since Io Sky's won that title, this thing's been a little bit here and there. It's like she's been kind of like forcing her way, trying to push things, and I see them turning on Bailey eventually. I just see that, like at WrestleMania or something like that, they're going to turn on her eventually. She's taking all the hits, and she's trying to, and like the whole faction, the Japanese wrestlers all stick together in that one. I think that they're going to turn on her eventually. Like Asuka, and it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But my personal opinion, I think Bailey is going to go get jumped, and I think she's going to go back to being a face instead of a heel. She's been a good heel, but I think it's time for a change for her. Alright, and Tyler Bate and Butch defeat Pretty Deadly. I have to mention it. And Pretty Deadly, I think they suck. They're terrible. I think their gimmick is horrible. I think it's doing them a disservice of having that gimmick that way. I think they're stupid. It's dumb. I don't like them. And Tyler Bates and Butch, they need better outfits. They just look like jobbers in their outfits. So they need to change their blah. Then we have Roman Reigns opening his big little mouth. I'm going to share, I'm the tribal chief. I'm going to share some controversy in the triple threat match with Randy Orton, LA Knight, yeah, and AJ Styles match. So, we had a triple threat match to see who's going to face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. Great. That's awesome. Of course, we had that match started. Then, what do you know? Roman Reigns and the Bloodlines got to stick their nose into things and jump AJ Styles, Randy Orton and LA Knight, beat them up, bring chairs, chairs, steel steps, Solo Sikoa, spear, and his Samoan spike. Yeah, and the whole end by Nick Alice was talking to Paul Heyman out there. It's like Roman Reigns just earned himself a fatal 4-way at Royal Rumble. Now, as you've been paying attention, Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns have been kind of like bumping heads. They've been bumping heads lately. They are bumping heads. Nick Aldis not playing. He wants to get that title off him, I think. And he's doing what he can. He's giving him more of a challenge. Of course, Roman Reigns told Paul, his tribal, the wise man, to fix this. How he's going to fix this? That's a good question. I'm lost for words on that one. I don't know, man. But I will tell you this. Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns, I will guarantee you, before the year is over, they will be in a ring together. They will have a match together. I just, the tension is just building up for our match between the two of them. I know eventually he's going to get jumped. Bloodline's going to beat him down eventually. And there'll be suspensions handed out, blah, blah, blah. Then we'll have a pay-per-view and they'll wrestle. Maybe like a crown jewel or something meaningless pay-per-view like that. So that's how SmackDown concluded. So what did you think? Leave in the comments what you think is going to happen. What do you think is going to happen in here? Drop a like, follow me, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, please, and join me. We'll be doing my little podcast on wrestling and other things. So I hope you all enjoy this. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you think you agree with me, what you don't agree with me. So next is, are you ready for Raw tomorrow? So what's going to happen in Raw tomorrow? According to the WWE website, CM Punk is going to be returned to Monday Night Raw. The best in the world. CM Punk. I'm happy he's back. And WWE is where he belongs. I feel sorry for Cody. Poor Cody. I'll get to him later with The Rock. Completing his story. But, so what's CM Punk going to have to say? He had more to say about Seth freaking Rollins. I think they're feuding. Them two are feuding. Will he be his first? I think he said he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. CM Punk entered himself in the Royal Rumble. I think he said that. So that should be interesting. And Cody Rhodes, of course, he's going to be in the Royal Rumble too. He wants to finish his story. He can defeat Roman Reigns for the world undisputed champion, or will he choose Seth freaking Rollins if he wins? Which title means more? That'll seal the deal, finish the story for Cody Rhodes, and finally be world champion. I would like to see him beat Roman Reigns, but somebody came back last Friday. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came back to SmackDown. What was it? It was Raw. It was Raw. Forgive me. It was Raw. Came back. He had lots to say, as he always does. Now I'm gonna be a little controversy here. I don't like The Rock. I used to be a huge Rock fan. I am no more a Rock fan of the Dwayne Hollywood Rock Johnson. Sorry, Rock. I don't want you in WWE. I don't want you wrestling Roman Reigns. I want you to go back into Hollywood and put another dress on and make the Tooth Fairy 2. Because all your movies suck. Fast and the Furious. You can't act. You don't know how to act. You can only go, if you saw me with a Rock, and turn the people's eyebrow. You do the same role all the time. You can't act. You do the same role every time. I don't know. Are you an Illuminati, Rock? You put a dress on. Cat Williams, I don't know if you're married or not. I wonder if he has like Cat Williams said, the wife that never says anything. I wonder if he has that. Did he make that deal? Ever since that Tooth Fairy movie, he's been, he's the biggest star. Yeah, I don't like you. Black Adam, bombed. You guys take things. I want to see you gone. But the people love you. Masses love you. So, what can you do? Company loves misery. So, whatevs. So, are we going to have Roman Reigns and The Rock at WrestleMania? It's looking that way. But some people are saying Elimination Chamber. That sounds kind of weird. That caliber match at an Elimination Chamber. I can see Brock Lesnar popping up the Elimination Chamber or Goldberg doing something like that, a little match like that. But But for Cody Rhodes to finish that story, he needs to get in that ring of Roman Reigns. But I don't think my gut feeling is Roman Reigns is not going to lose that title until he surpasses the title reign of Hulk Hogan. I don't think that's going to happen until after that. And I'm sorry I didn't do my math. I don't know how many more days that is, but I have to look into that. But I don't think until after that is when Roman Reigns will drop the title in some way. We still got Damian Priest got to cash in his Money in the Bank. Who's he going to do that on? Is that coming soon? He's got to cash that thing in soon. Right? I forget when he got on the next Money in the Bank is, but he got to do that soon. So, but anyways, back to Monday Night Raw. We're talking about Cody Rhodes. Finally, what's that? Hold on. I want to get his name right. Shinsuke Nakamura finally accepted his challenge. Cody. Oh, Cody. I accept your challenge. It's going to be a good match. I like what they're doing with Nakamura. He's being more darker, more sinister. But he loses all the time. Poor guy. He's just start figuring out, Cody. Seth Rollins, I'm going to end you. He never does. He always loses. And it's a shame. He's all talking, he loses. And they give him this big game. He talk this huge game, but he always loses. It's a shame. Poor guy. I feel sorry for the guy, but he's entertaining, but he never wins. Oh, this poor guy. Poor guy. Poor guy. What else are we going to have? Oh, we're going to have the defense title of the WWE Women's Tag titles. Chance and Carter defending them against former champions Niven and Green. Now, I probably won't be bothered by this match. I really don't care about the women's tag titles. I think they're, so far, it's a joke. Opponents joke. They mean nothing to me right now. I'm sorry. You're a ball in the barrel as far as the women's division. Somehow you have the title. Whatever. I've lost interest in the women's tag title ever since Sasha Banks left, and Bayley had the world title. Since then, nothing. Then we're gonna have Ciampa battle Finn Balor in a high stakes matchup, whatever that means. Yep, battle of the Judgment Day. R-Truth, R-Truth. He's been hilarious, R-Truth, in the Judgment Day. He's just so funny. That guy is so funny. He's a good addition to Raw. He just brings that comedic value, and he's a good wrestler. Will Balor pass Judgment Day on Ciampa? Yeah, let's see. DIY. I think they want to get an opportunity at the Undisputed Tag titles. Finn Balor and Damian Priest. I think that's going to be an okay match. It's going to be they're always a good match. Finn Balor's a good wrestler, and Ciampa's a really good guy for the NXT. New call up. Big things. I think he's got big things on his horizon, but he's just got to get a little more over the fans, I think. He's newer, so I don't think he's quite over yet. But you just never know who's going to be over. Like LA Knight, when LA Knight wrestled in that pitch black match, I never thought he would take off the way he did. After that, he soared. The fans just fell in love with him. And yeah. You just never know who's going to be like Sami Zayn. Like last year, he was the hottest thing on the planet. He was the hottest wrestler on the face of the earth last year this time. That was an awesome match. It was an Elimination Chamber one. Him and Roman Reigns. Oh, man. He came so close. So close to defeating him. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. And like I said, R-Truth is a good fit for Judgment Day. It brings a little more comment. I don't know how long he's going to be there. And look, he goes, oh, my bad. Judgment Day. You had a Judgment Day. You lost. Judgment Day loses. That was so funny. When Judgment Day leaves. Judgment Day leaves. Loser leaves Judgment Day match. I'm glad he's there. That's what I liked about WWE. You have a little comic relief from there. The same thing with Team Alpha. With them, they're more of a comic relief than actual wrestling. Even though they're good wrestlers, but so that's gonna be interesting on Monday Night Raw. So I hope you drop a subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm gonna be going over every Monday Night Raw. I might even go to NXT, but I don't really watch NXT, so I'll have to see what's going on there. I hope you like it. And also, this is WrestleMania season. So, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Who's going to think would be surprised? Will MJF apply? Maxwell, Jacob, whatever his name is, will he show up? Will his contract? I know when I guess supposedly his contract is with AEW. So will he pop up the Royal Rumble? Can he? Or is that a good idea right now? Or should they save, if they have a contract with him, after WrestleMania? I think that would be better for him, just to show up the day after WrestleMania on Raw. That'd be a huge freaking pop. It'd be a huge pop. I think right now it's too soon for him to come back because we have the Rock, CM Punk, these new players just popping up. Randy Orton, AJ Styles. So we got too many new guys that's old right now. So we'll give a chance to build a story with them. Then we can bring in some of these people. But who would you like to see at the Royal Rumble? Comment down who would you like to see the surprise entrance. I would love to see Dustin Rhodes show up. But I think he's contracted with AEW right now. I think he likes where he's at. But I wish there was a agreement with AEW, WWE, TNA, all of them. Things like this could happen. Like New Japan Wrestling, AEW. They're doing some good things over there with John Moxley and all that. That's, yeah, just a little something. So, who I would like to see return, I haven't seen in a while. Rikishi, man. It's time for Rikishi to make an appearance. The Bloodline, it'd be a perfect time for him to pop up at the Royal Rumble. Of course, getting eliminated, but maybe even The Rock appear at the Royal Rumble. He get in the match if he wins the match, or Rikishi eliminates The Rock or something like that, or the Bloodline costs him. His Bloodline costs The Rock winning the Royal Rumble. That could very well happen. That's as Paul Heyman says. The Rock is not invited to the head of the table. He's not a relevancy. So, that should be interesting. Yep. Who else? Who else would you like to see in the Royal Rumble? We haven't seen in a while. I don't think Triple H can wrestle anymore with his injuries, but that wouldn't be a good fit. We have, see, I just don't know whose contract is up, like Jeff Hardy. I don't think he'll be back in WWE for a while. I just think he has too many problems. He has a lot of issues with alcohol and kept on getting arrested DWIs, and hopefully he fixes that. I think he has. So I wish him the best. I'm a big fan of Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Boys. Dudley Boys. Bully Ray. I would love to see Bully Ray pop up in Royal Rumble. They signed, didn't they? I think didn't they just sign a Legends contract, Dudley Boys? WWE, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. That's what I missed. I missed the Dudley Boys. I would one more time. I would. It's not gonna happen because Edge is like in AEW. Christian's over there. I would want to see one more TLC match. The Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian. Man, I would love to see that one again one more time. But I think it's getting too late for that. For them. Be hurting. So I think it's time. Might need to pass that torch on their. Now, I would love to see that WrestleMania, a TLC match for WrestleMania. For the Undisputed Tag titles. Damian Priest, Finn Balor. Other Authors of Pain. And maybe Street Profits. That would be interesting. That would be a brutal match, I would think. So who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Will it be Cody again or The Rock? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. It's one thing I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I don't know. I haven't got a grasp around the new WWE since they've been bought with a company that owns the UFC and all that. So it's an interesting time we're in right now as far as wrestling. I've never thought I'd see CM Punk back in wrestling. I never thought that. That's awesome that he's back. Oh yeah, by the way, Sting had his retirement match, I guess. Oh, he's having another match on the AEW Wednesday. See, I can never believe these wrestlers when they say, I'm having my retirement match. I'm having my retirement match, y'all. Yeah. And a month later, they're in the ring tag match. Will Ric Flair ever retire? Woo! He's the man, the legend. He's the man. Woo! That guy is still kicking. How old is he now? My goodness. I'm a huge Ric Flair fan. And Sting. Those are my number one, number two. Sting, Flair. Triple H. My top three right there. Flair, man, he's still kicking. I hope I live long as him, and I'm still like can go like he goes. I don't like man. He's great. Alrighty. So that's all about wrestling right now. I think that's all I got to say about wrestling for now. Now, those of you who do know me, I'm a streamer. I love playing video games. I'm a huge Fortnite player. I gotta drink some water. My voice is getting a little hoarse. Yeah! Good. Yep, I'm a huge Fortnite fan. I play it all the time. I play Fortnite all the time. So, this season of Fortnite, I enjoy it, but I have beefs with it. It's a lot of glitches. That grappler, you take fall damage sometimes. I've seen so many times people die. I've died with it. The weapons, the ARs, all the ARs are okay. They're okay. I mean, but what's majorly overpowered is those sniper rifles. The sniper rifles are majorly overpowered. They're I love it. I love using them. I love the attachments. There's scopes you can use. Like, I always use a 2X scope, the one with the little triangle, and I go with the twin mag. I mean, the not twin mag, whatever, the drum mag, whatever you add to it to give you more bullets to fire a little faster. And yeah, and they're pretty good. Now, my main beef this season, Epic Games. Please answer this question for me, please. Someone who knows, why do you not have these new weapons in creative where we can use and practice with them in the aim training courses and our personal islands and these new codes, island creative codes are popping up. You can't use the new weapons. Only use them if you're playing the game. And I kind of don't like that. And that's why I'm kind of falling off this season a bit of the practice. I can't practice with the actual guns unless I'm in game, and I can only practice if there's something in front of me. If I die soon, I gotta start over. I gotta find the weapon, put the attachments to it on it, and yeah, it annoys me. Ain't that right, Carmen? Yeah. My favorite part of the map. I really don't have a favorite spots in the map. The medallions, I go to Frenzy Fields all the time to kind of upgrade. I kind of don't land in there because it's way too insane. I mean, there's NPCs, the boss, and you have everybody wants the third, fourth, sixth party. You kill them in the left and right. I usually try to land nearby and outside it and kind of loot, get full shield, and then go over there and track down the person who has the medallion and kill them. That works for me usually. So there's people out there really, really good at the game. I wish I was good. I wish I was that good at the game. I just want to give a shout out to Prosper out there. I've been watching him lately. That dude is, oh my God, he is so awesome. I watched him kill 42 people one game last week. It's insane. It's insane how good some of these people are. So I guess he's just really good he's been doing it for a long time. It's I just don't have the time. I can't put in 8 hours a day playing Fortnite. I just can't. I have to work. Actually, I haven't been working lately, but I don't want to get into that. I'm trying to stay in a good mood, but I'm not doing this full time yet. I don't have the income coming in to do this. I can't be like Cypher, Ninja, whoever, all these streamers that do it full time. I can't spend 8 hours a day the last 5 years just playing Fortnite. That's what they've all done. That's why they're so good. That's why their aim is so good. It's been doing it constantly. They put in the time early on into, like I said, if you want to get better at Fortnite, you have to put in the time. You can watch watching videos and watching how these big time streamers, pros do it helps. You can learn how to aim. Like from Prosper, I learned how to aim with that sniper rifle this season. That's the only way I learned how to do it is by watching, because I can't practice with it, so I don't know. So I have to watch. I have to watch these other people, how they play, where they land, why do they land there. This is the thing you gotta ask yourself. Why are they landing there? Is this the best spot? How are they rotating? And how do they avoid getting hit all the time? It's just things that it's hard. Like my aim is pretty darn good, but it's not nowhere near like someone like Zimmy. I'm sure my aim's like half of what his is, But like I said, he's put in the time. They all put in the time to do this. It's frustrating because it's so frustrating because I want to be the best. I have the desire in him to be the best. I've always, whatever I have done in my life, I have always been the best. I have been on the top, and I want to get back up there in Fortnite. I want to be at the top of Fortnite. I want to be at the top of streaming. I want to be at the top of these podcasts. You know, I want to be the best. I want the world to know my name, and then this is the start of doing that. This right here, my podcast. I'm done being laying quiet and being taken advantage of by people all, not just in my life, all around. I'm done. I am done. You hear me? Look at me. I am done. Okay, I am done with this. No one will walk on me ever again. Best damn believe it. That's right. That goes for anybody. Inside social media and outside. Anybody. Trolls, whatever. Dealing with trolls. There's another thing. I'm 45 years old, and some people can't stand that I play Fortnite. They cannot stand it. It drives them insane that I'm 45 and playing Fortnite. What? He's like, you're too old to play video games. What? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm too old? Jeez. Video games are for everybody. Fortnite is for everybody. I mean, jeez, if you don't like the Battle Royale, you can play Lego. If you don't get tired of playing all that, you got racing now, which I love the racing mode in Fortnite. I'm like in silver 2 or something like that. I don't play very often, like I said. Like if I get tired, I'll play 3 or 4 games just to get away from Battle Royale when it gets annoying, you know. When you get headshot sniped all the time, you need a little break every once in a while. And so, I guess the practicing the weapons, you gotta do like solo squads, I guess, where you can just constantly fight battle squads, you know. That's what I did that other day, and I kind of liked that. I killed like 9 people one game. That was cool, you know. So make sure you hit subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, please. And check a look at my other channels. My streaming channel is Donkey Butt. We're Donkey Butt Gaming. That's kind of my theme of my far as my video games, Donkey Butt. Because I thought it was kind of a funny thing. You know, I'm playing video games, but I'm not the best at it. But sometimes I'm be Donkey Butt. You know, I'm Donkey Butt at games sometimes. But we're here to have fun, and that's the thing. To have fun, I want to build a community with people who can play games, watch my podcast. Whatever, I want to try to entertain you, make your lives a little better, a little more enjoyment in it. So I hope you, like I said, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. So, well, I've been rambling for almost 40 minutes now. So I think that's a good place to cut this off right here. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Like I said, look at my other channels. I got YouTube. But like I said, Donkey Punk Game is my other one as well. That's where all my streamings will be, and my video game content will be there. All my podcasts are going to be here in this channel. I might even do a blog. Upload some vlogs here and there. So just keep an eye out. There's things coming. We're gonna do some. I'm gonna do some great things. Have some fun. Eventually, maybe I'll have guests on my podcast. Who knows? If I get popular enough, be like all these other podcasters. Everybody's got a podcast now. Even Ninja's got a podcast. So why can't I have a podcast? I think it's while I'm on this. I think the funniest thing about all these podcasters, like Theo Vaughn, and I can't think of names right now. He's the only one that comes to mind, but that guy's hilarious. But when I'm seeing all these podcasters are doing each other's podcast, they're like just jumping around doing each other's podcasts, and it's okay. I mean, people like it. But there's one podcast I really don't like. I can't think of her name. But she is so cringe. Oh, I'll think of her name later, but she's super cringe. I can't watch her. She just makes me mad. And that pizza review guy. That's another guy that, like, grinds my gears. I can't stand that man. The Barstool, whatever. The CEO, whatever. He's a smart guy. I get it, a smart guy, but he just annoys me. I don't know whether his New York persona or wherever he's from. I don't know, his attitude maybe. I just don't like his air. Feel like his arrogant attitude, and he goes reviews people pizzas, and I can review a pizza. Oh, this is an 8.2, an 8.5, I think, or an 8. The cheese is a little too much cheese. The sauce is a little too sweet for me. This is a gimmick pizza. Whatever. I guess I need to do free reviews too. I need to do a few reviews of some pizzas. How about that? Carmen? Like that? You want some cheesy poofs? You want cheesy poofs? All right. That being said, is enough. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. I mean it. Please. Peace out. Love ya.